Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. All right, things are moving. I will be back. Hopefully, we can do a live this weekend. I'm not saying for sure, so I don't want anyone to complain, but I did get my other phone, so now I can do lives and I can actually send this phone in one day to get fixed. It overheats badly, so I am in a position to start getting some lives done, and hopefully we can get some done and have a good time without the idiots. But I asked a question earlier, and that question was quite simply this: is why do you feel like that the show scene is getting smaller? Why do you feel like that the interest in the breed as a whole has really went down the drain? And here's my take on it, and it doesn't change. It is what it is, and has always been. You can't push a product that is dying. You can't push a product that has no chance of existing at all because it is falling apart. And expect people generation after generation to keep on buying. People have learned their lesson about the American bully and what I warned about. It is known for being the unhealthiest breed out of all the breeds. And, we do get tied in with the exotics, but at the end of the day, when I talk to people, when people post a lot, they just talk about how unhealthy the dogs are, and now in some cases very unstable. So when you have this situation, the breed starts to shrink. And we've seen it, from its heyday where you could have shows with 6,500 people, 5,000 people, buildings selling out, the breed gaining popularity around the world to now. And to now, it's sad because, excuse me, it's sad because truly what you have going on is you have a generation of so-called breeders and these other people who are just pushing narratives and not really pushing good dogs. It is sad and somewhat pathetic that we have, reached a point to where people don't even talk about the health of the dogs. We are not seeing dogs kicked out of rings. We are not seeing dogs kicked out of registries. We are not seeing anything that holds these breeds culpable for their bad behavior. And in this case, their bad behavior is bad breeding. And I would like to believe that we're going to change that. But as of right now, the disinterest in this breed has been the politics inside the ring. And, bottom line, so many people have bought these dogs and they're just not healthy and the dogs are falling apart. And you take people who start off with dreams of helping this breed and being better for this breed and doing a lot of great things to the fact that a lot of people walk away because it's just too hard. It's too hard to raise a dog past a year old and then the dog ends up just flopped over dead somewhere. And I'm not trying to be funny when I do that, but it's pretty sad. And this is the end result. I have never changed my speech or whatever the case may be. You can go back to 2011 or 10 when this thing was started. I think it was 11. And it's always been the same thing that I said. We were going to reach this point one day to where people just didn't want to deal with the breed because there was no signs of breeders caring how their dogs turned out. Now that that has come to fruition, I have a method and I have a way, but the only way that I could foresee the crowds getting bigger and everything is to erase the history of the breed, to get back to a certain point in time to where we can actually breed the dogs and get the general public interested and not be afraid to buy one because they think they're going to either be unstable and attacked or they believe that the dog itself is not going to last long. Quality will push this breed in the long term. But all of these stack offs with the let's see how wide the dog can get and the dogs are already dying and all that shit, it's hurting the breed. Bottom line, they can't understand or tell the difference between whose dogs are who and how they're bred and those different things. And right now we just have breeders all over the place. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that this thing works out, and y'all forgive me for blinking so much. The light is very bright and my eyes are still jacked up. But we have a lot of work to do, and hopefully that work gets done and we move forward in a better way. A lot of plans to directly impact what we were just talking about with the health and the representation of the dogs. And I hope you guys enjoy it and participate heavily. And it's the betterment of your program because you'll have a lot of paperwork, a ton of paperwork to work on. But until next time, y'all, God bless y'all. Peace.